What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Wayneside, and today I'd like to share a little bit of a story with you. A little bit of a high school story, regurgitated in a way as in it was on my old channel, but I thought I'd bring it back for this one because it's such a funny story, and I was not that good of a commentator when I told it, so it was kind of dry and monotone and kind of really just down in one voice, and I just really wasn't that good at commentating at the time. But let's get straight into it. This is a lovely game of domination. I get my Reaper, my my Predator missile, and no kills with my airstrikes, which was kind of disheartening. I put it on there thinking it would be an awesome kill streak to help me get my Reaper drone, and it did absolutely motherfucking nothing. So I pick up the MK14, which was a awesome gun to help me get, I think it was almost close to my first Predator missile. But as you can see right there, I missed that guy, but he actually spawned right next to me. Why? And look at this slow motion lobby. God, I hope you fix this. And trying to take out that Claymore, missing the first time, and let's get straight into this commentary before I get any more involved into my own gameplay than we already are. First, let's just say that I love fitness, and even though I was a jock in high school, I was not a dick to anybody. I was not one of them jocks that just hung out with other jocks. I hung out with the gamers and the nerds and the Dungeons and Dragons, nerd rage, those kind of guys. Them really, really nerdy guys. Why did I do it? I don't know. I just really didn't like the aura, or whatever you want to call it, the vibe that the other guys were putting off of being, oh, we're sports people, so we're obviously better than you because you chose a different lifestyle and life path. No. Oh, look at this guy. Spawns right next to me, literally, and I put up my Predator missile and I couldn't stop him. Are you serious, Infinity Ward? Are you serious? I'm going to tweet this video to Robert Boeing right after I'm done this and it's uploaded. Anyways, yes, I was not a dick to anybody even though I was a jock. But anyways, I played varsity football, junior year varsity football, defensive end, and special teams, which basically special teams is anything besides defense and offense that really needs to be done, like punt, kickoff, kick return, field goal, that kind of thing. They don't just send out the offensive line or the defensive line. They actually have a special separate team to do that event for them. And it's called special teams. I was on defensive end, and special teams kick return. It was a pretty good job. I hit one guy so hard one time, he flew into his own wedge on kickoff, no lie. And it was pretty funny because last time I came at him, he moved out of the way. Anyways, just view us, okay? We're like one of the most undefeated teams in the section 7 of the New York State Football Class B. And we're going up against our, they want to view us as rivals, but they're just really not that good to be our rivals. Let's just call them the Hornets. I'm not going to give any special details, just on the whole thing that maybe somebody from that school might watch this video, and I don't really want a lot of hate. And look at that, right there, I was stuck on a pebble, which made him have enough time to come up there, and I know it didn't show in the video, but I actually was, like, stuck on a rock or something like that. I don't know what the heck it was. But anyways, yeah. It's our 40th year in a row beating these guys. They haven't beat us like since 1976 or 75. And so my team has this grand idea, yes, a grand idea, that we should bake them an anniversary cake. And I was all like, whatever guys, I'm not gonna get involved in this. But anyways, our cheerleaders baked the Hornets a homecoming. How bad of a dick move was that? A homecoming anniversary 40th year defeat by us cake. And there's a guy hard scoping in the corner right there. I could not. Why are you ruining my game? Our game. This is our game. You better find those campers, everybody, and make sure that they don't camp anymore. And if you yourself camp, stop. You are not making this game better. You're making it worse. But anyways, our physical education director had no idea of this happening at all. So as you can tell, we probably got into a lot of trouble. Even I got in trouble, and I wasn't even involved in the cake, but I guess, barrels blow up in the background. And just like that guy, I was that guy, and my other teammates around me were the barrels, and I just got the outward explosion of the bad idea that they had. So anyways, in the first half has gone by, right? Or no, the second half. Or the second quarter going into the second half has gone by, and as the coach is having the meeting in the end zone with his team, our cheerleaders are sneaking this across the field, this big cake that says, happiest 40th anniversary losing streak, thanks for being such a good sport, onto their water bench, and for some reason they snuck past, and as the team of the Hornets was walking back from their little huddle with their coach, they start reading this. They start being able to make out this cake, and their cheerleaders are already not happy because our cheerleaders brought it over when they weren't even doing anything. They were standing right there doing their little cheers or whatever the hell they do. Anyways, yeah, I get my I think I get my my Reaper drone right here. This is a really fun kill streak, I gotta tell you. As long as you can keep it up in the air and keep them guys from shooting it down, it's a really fun kill streak. Anyways, they find it. They're pissed. They are extremely pissed. But anyways, besides the fact, they get this lovely idea themselves that they are going to return the cake in unorderly fashions. So they pick the cake back up and walk back to our field, and we have our back turned to them because we're also meeting with our coach at the time, and our fans, our crowd, see what is going on, but we do not. So it's kind of like we hear gas in the background, but we're all like, okay, what's going on here? And all of a sudden, they start grabbing what they can of the cake, and they start throwing it at us. And look at this breakdance. What are you breakdancing on me? That won't work. Come on, save that shit for the street. Anyways, yeah, they don't start breakdancing. They start having a food fight like we were at the cafeteria. And at the time, we were kind of laughing, but they were taking this very seriously. And what they could find left of the cake, they threw into the dumpster. So I don't know about you, but I would have eaten the cake. I don't care if I was in the other team. I would have eaten that cake because we took a lot of time. We baked that cake. It wasn't no like Walmart cake. We actually baked that cake ourselves. But yeah, our physical education director found all of us. She I guess, found a way to get our whole entire football team into after-school suspension for about a week, which was bad because we were all late to practice, which made our coach, because we were late to practice, made him run us harder. So we had a full week of no goofing off after school before football practice, and plus harder football practices. So was it worth it? In the long run, yes, but in the short run, no. In the long run, looking back at those memories of being in football and being in a sport, it was pretty cool. I liked it. And if you aren't in a sport and you are in high school still, definitely look up getting into a sport of any kind. I did tennis, football, wrestling, track and field. It's all good. Even if you do bowling, just that team environment, that idea of being part of a close-knit family of a team is just awesome. And if you haven't ever experienced that before, it's something that you may miss out on if you are in your junior or senior year of high school. Definitely look into getting at least outdoor track, because outdoor track, if you know what to do, can be something of an easy sport like shot put or something. Anyways, my name is Wayne Side. Don't put me by the wayside. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, everybody. Remember, the cake is a lie, so don't bake a cake for your rivals.